What I'm really passionate about the most when it comes to healing, the whole perspective of healing, the mind healing, the physical body healing, and the spiritual healing, the soul, the heart, the inner child. I think that there's a lot of aspects to this healing that people don't really talk about, because especially when there's a physical ailment, people will focus on the physical symptoms. And I'm not saying we should not, but a lot of times it's a full spectrum of mind, body, and spiritual healing needed to fully understand and heal from even physical things. So I'm super passionate about science and spirituality and how they merge and how we can heal and transform ourselves through that. One of the best things that represents that is practice of mindfulness. And that's what I'll be talking to you about in today's video. There is facts behind why mindfulness and its practices work and how it can help us achieve more of a state of inner peace. I'm a huge fan of evidence-based practices, things that are known, things that are tried and true. Mindfulness helps with anxiety, helps with stress. It is known to help with depression. Mindfulness helps us to live presently and to live more fulfilling and happier lives. It can also help improve your sleep quality and your concentration. So now that we know why mindfulness is good to practice and how it can help, let's talk about it. Let's talk about ways that we can actually practice mindfulness. What is it? When it comes to practicing mindfulness, it's really important to remember it's a long-term game as well as a short-term game. When you're practicing mindfulness in the moment, there can be a lot of immediate satisfaction, pleasure in whatever activity you are practicing mindfulness in. However, the longer that you stick to being disciplined and practicing mindfulness regularly, it can become more and more of a habit. And therefore help more. So you see more benefits the longer that you practice it. So don't expect immediate results, but don't expect nothing to happen, okay? You can practice mindfulness and immediately feel better, but if you don't, that's okay, that's normal. So in other words, I find practicing mindfulness has immediate benefits in my mood, uplifting my mood, but it helps best when practiced consistently over time. One of the ways to practice mindfulness is to tap into all of your senses. Really focus on making your environment smell good. And, think about how having a scented candle or essential oils or fresh flowers, fresh air really makes you feel, gets you into your body. And tasting really, really good food and a good cup of coffee or tea and, chewing your favorite gum, whatever it may be. Really focusing on taste and how good it feels to drink really cold water on a hot day or whatever it is you love to do. Smell, taste, see, focus on things that are beautiful to you and feel into your environment, touch things that are soft and luxurious, wear soft clothing that makes you feel comfortable and good and cozy. Listen to maybe background music that has healing frequencies and soft lo-fi music without any words in it, just nice soft beats to just relax, and jazz or classical, whatever it is you're into, and really cater to all your senses to make them all feel good. That's one of the most fun ways to practice mindfulness, getting into your body, and also romanticize your life. Another thing that is probably going to be super common is breathing, focusing on your breath, really trying to make your exhale longer than your inhale, focusing on that deep belly breathing and nourishing your whole body with oxygen. A lot of times, when I used to work in the hospital and people's O2 would drop or their blood pressure would be wacky and their heart rate, and really one of the things that would fix a lot of just little tweaking was a lot of times people would end up slumping down in bed or something and hunching over, and you don't end up breathing very efficiently and getting enough oxygen to your body. So sitting them up, propping them up on pillows, allowing them to breathe, if they have a nasal cannula in their nose to get oxygen, then making sure that's in right and they're breathing, and then soon their vitals are back to normal. It's incredible how just breathing and taking big deep belly breaths and how that can just really help heal you and bring you into a state of equilibrium. So do not underestimate the power of focusing on your breath. Pranayama, that's something really you could look up. I don't feel like I really want to teach about pranayama, but box breathing, pursed lip breathing, there's all kinds of different breathing exercises that we can do that I think are kind of fun, and some wake you up and some relax you, and I just think it's really cool, and it's a way to practice mindfulness. I think it's fun. One of the things that I think is really important is to just throughout the day, check in with yourself, be very mindful in this way of being like, how am I feeling right now? And notice that. Just, that's it. Notice that. Maybe there's sensations in your body, like maybe there's a deadness or heaviness in you, or a feeling of jitteriness and aliveness, numbness. Just notice. Notice that. Don't try to change these feelings. Don't judge them. Don't try to understand them. Just notice. Let them be and let them go. Sometimes it's just really powerful to remind yourself that. So really pay attention to the sensations you feel, the emotions you feel, without trying to change or understand them. It's about creating a space for your experiences to just be, for you to just be. You don't have to do anything, just be. Allow yourself to sit with discomfort, to sit with cravings, to sit with the feeling of the discomfort that you need to satisfy these cravings. Create space between them, create space between moving to get rid of the discomfort and acknowledging that it will soon pass on its own without you doing anything. Another really fun way that you can practice mindfulness is to have mindful cleaning, like washing the dishes. Use really like nice scented soap that feels good on your hands. You can buy really cute like scrub if you like doing them by hand, or put your little dish pods in a little glass jar, and you don't have to do any of that. Just when you're washing your hands, just feel the warm water and just really feel into your body and get into the experience of what you're doing. And anything like that can be like a meditative thing rather than just a task we're trying to get done. And it feels a lot better when you think about it like that. The smell of the soap, the warmth of the water against your skin, the feel of the dishes in your hands, the sights, the sounds, the clinking of them in the sink, your feet kissing the earth. And you can do the same thing in the shower and really be mindful of the water hitting your skin and the smell of the soap and the way it feels on your skin and running down your body and the way your hair feels and your body feels to touch. Really noticing, is this water too cold? Is it too hot? Am I uncomfortable? Is it just right? Is it perfect? Just become aware of your feelings and your thoughts. And again, don't take control. Don't try to change or understand them. Just let them be and let them go. One of my favorite ways to practice mindfulness is walking. Like, I don't know what it is about. For me, like some people it's baths. I've just known a lot of people that really love taking baths. They're like, oh, I'm stressed out, I gotta take a bath. That's not me, okay? I like taking a good shower, a good cleanse, but to me, what really grounds me the most, like taking a shower grounds me at times, but like what really I crave is being like in fresh open air, outside, being outside. Walking and just walking like almost aimlessly, mindlessly, and really focusing on how each foot feels on the earth, how the fresh air feels blowing through my hair and on my face and on my skin, and breathing and putting my feet in the grass. Like, I mean, I love doing that shit. That shit really grounds me, and it's a really fun way to practice mindfulness. Just bringing awareness into the everyday things we do automatically and slowing down and really feeling into it, tapping into our senses, experiencing life mindfully, like these mundane tasks that we do automatically every day, really becoming aware of how we feel, what we're thinking. It's a really like fun way to bring vitality and excitement and aliveness back into mundane everyday tasks. Also, when you're on a walk, sometimes just don't have headphones. Just take them out for a second, or even the whole walk, and just listen to the birds. Like, you will be surprised once you sit and like listen to all the noises, the wind rustling, the birds chirping, little chipmunks running around. Like, there's cars driving, it depends where you are. Like, maybe you hear ocean waves crashing, or I don't know. Like, nature is so beautiful, and it's like such a song, and that's one of the ways to really feel like mindful and in the moment, is to really listen. So notice these sights, these sounds, these smells, and the feeling of the world as you move through it. A lot of people really talk about mindful eating, not watching like a YouTube video when you're eating, and not staring at your phone or trying to read a book or read your emails or text someone back or talk on the phone, and just do one thing at a time. Eat. Just focus on the taste, the texture, the smell, the nurturing, the hunger you might feel, the satiating feeling of satisfying that hunger. engage fully with the experience of eating. Feel how it fills your belly and makes you just feel nurtured and full. And the fun thing about this stuff is that you can't go wrong. There's no right or wrong way to do this. All you have to do is be aware. Just bring awareness. That's it. And, you know, really don't let yourself judge what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Another thing that's just really important, I believe, in life in general, it's important to really engage mindfully with the people you love and to give them your full attention. Put your phone away, put your thoughts away. Don't focus on what you're gonna say next in response or having a good story. Just listen and really be in the moment with somebody and allow your thoughts and your feelings to just pass like leaves down a stream or people walking by you in a park. You don't need to run up to them and keep hold of them and grab them. Just let them go. Little thought clouds, leaves floating down a stream, people passing you in a park. Don't judge them. Don't try to change them or understand them. Just bring awareness and let them be. And that's what the core to mindfulness really is. And in a lot of ways, meditation. So if you struggle with meditating, this is how you can dip your feet into it even more and really practice and understand it. So whatever it is, when you're cooking, when you're with someone you love, when you're playing games, really be in the moment and feel all your senses and be there. Such a beautiful thing. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you.
Okay, I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.